Welcome to INET. I'm Tally Campbell. You may have not seen me before. I am a new intern here at INET. I do hope to do a lot more videos in 2010 for you guys, and I'm just glad to be here on INET 2009. So while we're at 2009, let's do a year in review as Christopher did before. I'm going to do sudden fame because I know a lot of talk shows, newscasts are doing a lot of the economy and how it has really messed up a lot of people, but I'm going to do a year of sudden fame. Many of you may not know her if you're from Canada. Erin Andrews, an ESPN sportscaster. I definitely watch her because I love sports. But this is kind of a funny one to start off with. A video of an attractive blonde goes massively viral. Sounds like the usual web tale, except this time the story of an ESPN sportscaster, Erin Andrews, unfolded like a Law & Order episode. Without her knowledge, a stalker recorded her through a hotel peephole and uploaded the footage online. Weeks later, bloggers recognized Andrews. ESPN issued a cease and desist order, and the FBI investigated. The violation didn't end there. The New York Post ran a screen grab which led to a ban on NYP staffers as ESPN show guests, outraged. NYP blamed ESPN for stirring up the mess, and much media morale ensued. The peeper finally got arrested, and Andrews vowed to help the fight against criminal stalking. As those who tried to download the illegal pictures, some met justice, and hackers attached a computer virus to others. So obviously a different story for Erin Andrews, a very talented sportscaster, and a different way of sudden fame for her. The next sudden fame, even if you're not from the United Kingdom, you definitely know about this one. Susan Boyle, who auditioned on, UK's Got Talent, and this is her story. The audience tittered when Susan Boyle, who turned 47 years young just 10 days earlier, walked onto the stage for Britain's Most Talented. She bore the look of a frumpy spinster who'd been teased as a child. Susie Simple tended to her mother and lived with her cat. Boyle had also pursued a lifelong dream, one her mother encouraged her before she died. As her first 8 notes of I Dreamed a Dream filled the auditorium, the audience was mesmerized, shamed that jubilant. In a few hours, Boyle's Cinderella moment went historically viral. Online, but tabloid fueled the backlash, and her loss on a TV show promoted her retreat. She recovered, and under Simon Cowell's wing, recorded a top album, Fame. So that tells you that you can do anything. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter if you don't think it. Doesn't matter what your friends think. Always pursue the dream you want. Because Susan Boyle did 47 years young, and she pursued a dream. And now, under Simon Cowell's wing, she's definitely got a people out there. Another this time, mostly people know this, Chris Allen and Adam Lambert. Many know from American Idol. This is an interesting story as well. Adam Lambert, a.k.a. Lambert, wore guyliner and sang in Broadway shows. Chris Allen was a newlywed who hadn't ventured far from the church choir. The boys made the 8th season final of American Idol. The internal battle between polished urbanity and homespun charm. Simon Cowell resisted at first, but in the end, all 4 judges polished the superlatives for Lambert. They did dub Allen for dark horse, but in an Idol history, the horse, especially the southern one, ends up in the 4th runner. The upset texting scandal aside caused outcry and broke predictions records, but in 2009, a 2nd place is a new first. Allen got his Idol contract, and Lambert came out in a Rolling Stone. That's a pretty good story to hear about, and Lambert and Allen are probably going to be very successful singers, just like Susan Boyle is. But that's a different case, though, between Susan and those 2 young lads. Next one we're going to is the pageant. Carrie Prejean. Many may have heard her under Donald Trump's wings. Carrie Prejean's response about gay marriage during the Miss USA pageant made her a conservative darling. Even Sarah Palin defended her against a liberal onslaught of malicious attacks. Then, just the time on her media spotlight was running out, lingerie and photos leaked from Miss California's teen past. The Panties Only pics promoted California pageant directors to name a shadow alternate and to yank Prejean's state crown. But pageant master Donald Trump forgave Prejean for her lovely images, and state director Shannon Moakler quit over Prejean's lies. Prejean sued for religious discrimination and settled after a private tape popped up. A development too late to make it onto tell-all book, maybe in the paper. There's a little bit of fame that parents should be definitely should be very upset with this one. Why it's kicked out Fame, and I do feel very sad for this boy to get in this position. Many may know of this boy. I was at home from school, and I definitely saw it watching Czech News Channel 6 watching it on the BC News Wheel and then flipping over because CNN has more in-detailed coverage. I had to watch that one. His name may be Falcon, but the 6-year-old got dubbed Balloon Boy after his parents pulled a fast one. And amateur storm chasers Richard and Mahal Maheen let fly a helium balloon shaped like a silver saucer, then called 911, claiming that their young son might have snuck on aboard. And the hoax was on. Cameras followed every tilt and sway. Millions watched. Thousands tweeted. Skeptics noted the family's earlier participation in wife swap, but tragedy couldn't have been afoot. As it turned out, nearly 2-hour drama was a reality TV audition, giving way when Falcon told his dad, "You guys said that we did this for the show." The other clue, as searches put on, was Balloon Boy puked. Much media analysts followed, and the sheriff even blogged about it. In a year when reality TV got too real, the Heen hoax topped the list. Pathetic how just to get a TV show and you get your fame out of it, you have to use your youngest son who's 6 years old. I hope that youngest son, Falcon, or now known Balloon Boy, has good fame. We can go on about other ones like Sony Sotomayor, the Supreme Court Justice, Mark Sanford, Obama's dog, Portuguese water dog. We can go on many others like that. Also the octuplets, Nadia Suleiman. We can go on many other that. But that's pretty much what I got to say for my 2009 year in review.
I woke up, it was 7. Waited till 11 just to figure out that no one would call. I think I've got a lot of friends, but I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone when you're spending every day on your own? And here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me. And maybe when the night is dead, I'll crawl into my bed, staring at these 4 walls again. I'll try to think about the last time I had a good time. Everyone's got somewhere to go, and they're gonna leave me here on my own. And here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me. What the fuck is wrong with me? Don't fit in with anybody. How did this happen to me? Wide awake, I'm bored and I can't fall asleep. And every night is the worst night ever. I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid.